at your clearance badges, copy.
Ready to copy, yes, Wings 1388.
Wings 1388, you are clear to the Atlanta International Airport via the Royce 7 departure, Craig, then as filed. Maintain 4000, expect flight level 31010 minutes after departure. Departure on 127.075, squawk 3025.
Okay, clear to Atlanta via Royce 7 departure, then transition to Craig, expect 4000. Departure frequency 127.075, squawk 3025.
Wings 1388, read that correct. Push and start at your discretion. Contact me for taxi, expect 7 left.
Look, I'll see you soon, Wings 1388.
Delta 2711 with information echo IFR.
Delta 2711, Daytona ground. Thank you for echo. You are clear to the Atlanta Hartsfield International Airport via the Royce 7 departure, Craig, then as filed. Maintain 4000. Expect flight level 31010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 127.075, squawk 3040.
Clear to Atlanta via Royce 7, Craig transition that is followed, maintain 4000, 310 after 10, departure frequency 127.075, squawk 3040, Delta 2711.
Delta 2711, read that correct. Push and start at your discretion. Call me for taxi, expect 7 left.
Wilco 2711.
And Daytona ground, Charlie Foxtrot Tango, Papa Golf, VFR request.
Charlie Foxtrot Tango, Papa Golf, Daytona ground, go on request.
Charlie Foxtrot Tango, Papa Golf is type Cessna 414 slant golf. Request VFR departure to the south east 1500.
Charlie Foxtrot Tango, Papa Golf, are you requesting flight following today, sir?
Affirmative, to Tango Papa Golf.
Roger, let me check on flight following for you.
Five, not a readback, correct call for taxi from a 9er. We'll call.
Ability 10. Few clouds at 4,500. 10,000 scattered. Temperature 32. 2.23. Altimeter 3000. Simultaneous approaches to parallel runways in use. Expect area navigation approach to runway 7 left and area navigation approach to 7 right. Departing runways 7 left, 7 right and 16. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. Push and start at pilot discretion. Read all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information echo. Daytona Beach International Airport AVIS information echo 2153 Zulu. Wind 115 at 10 gusts 14. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 4,500. 10,000 scattered. Temperature 32. 2.23. Altimeter 3000. Simultaneous approaches to parallel runways in use. Expect area navigation approach to runway 7 left and area navigation approach to 7 right. Departing runways 7 left, 7 right and 16. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. Push and start at pilot discretion. Read all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information echo.
Sierra, Charlie Foxtrot Tango, Papa Golf.
Daytona ground, number 2321 Charlie.
Number 2321 Charlie, Daytona ground, go ahead.
Good afternoon. VFR departure to the north, we have echo, Cessna 172 Slant Golf.
And the number 2321 Charlie, you said you were VFR northbound, Cessna 172.
That's sort of, and VFR flight, VFR plate following if you got it.
The number 21 Charlie, we can do that today.
Outstanding.
And the number 21 Charlie, I have the clearance, Roger.
Got it.
Number 2321 Charlie, maintain VFR out of below 3,500. Departure 125.8, squawk 3031.
You get the departure frequency one more time.
Number 21 Charlie, departure frequency 125.8.
Hello everybody and welcome to VFR. Today we are here on the ground and Daytona Beach, Kilo Delta Alpha Bravo, in our HJet number 842 Alpha. Going to take a quick trip up to Hilton Head as part of the Tracon Thursdays that ZJX is doing. So we've got fully staffed up Daytona right now. We're going to fly out and up to Hilton Head. Hilton Head, I think, is going to be uncontrolled at this hour, but we'll see if that gets picked up. And yeah, we'll get all set up here on the ground. I penciled in our departure for around 7:20, so 22 or 23:20. So that's what we'll be aiming for. And yeah, should have a good fun flight in the HJet. Chris, welcome aboard from stormy Houston, Texas. Yeah, it's been stormy around my area too. Been stormy. It's going to be we're going to fly through some storms today out over the state of Florida. So let's hop into the cockpit. So I pre-programmed in the route. We'll see if that's what they actually give us, and we'll switch back over to
7 Alpha, you're
the
clear
normal
Atlanta International Airport via the Roy's 7 departure. Craig, then is filed, maintain 4,000.
So let's get our checklist going. Battery on.
Departure on 127.075, squawk 30.
Currently on external power. We've got oxygen checked on and normal. Pressurization's a normal. Electrical is all normal. ELT is normal. This is all normal. Landing gear is down. Landing gear is down on the physical switch.
7 Alpha, readback correct. Push and start at your discretion. Call me for taxi. Expect 7 left.
Flaps are up.
And ground
Thrust levers are in the cutoff position.
Number 2 and Charlie, Daytona Ground, go ahead.
Holding short of whiskey here.
Speed brake is retracted.
It's going to be, looks like the east side, I believe.
And my axis is actually working.
I know you said that 1-6 was closed, but your ATIS is saying otherwise.
Well, fuel panel.
Number 232 and Charlie, yeah, I misspoke. It is open, it's just we're not using it today for our, we're not in operation to use it today.
So fuel panel.
Roger that. Okay. We're ready to text with whiskey.
Trim panel's all set.
Sorry, with Foxtrot at whiskey.
Windshield heat.
And Charlie, tax runway 7 right.
Pneumatic panel, glare shield. All this is good. We can go down to the next one.
3, Echo, Sierra, cross runway 16.
For our passenger briefing today, we are going to be departing out of Daytona Beach,
Echo, Sierra,
flying probably Royce 5 or Royce 7, flying up the coast of Florida to Hilton Head. So we'll basically depart out. If we pull
Charlie,
up,
negative, do not cross runway 25, cross runway 16.
Sim to get pro.
Cross 16, hold short 25, to Charlie.
So this gives you an idea of what we're going to be doing. Departing out of Daytona Beach, flying up to the north, and then just making a right into Hilton Head here at Hotel X-Ray Delta.
1, November 1.
7 left via Charlie 1, November 1.
Chris, you can have the co-pilot seat. Go for it. Let's get the stream back up. You can go for it. Okay, so passenger brief is completed. We do have, just to go through some of it, or some options. We are loaded pretty full, 4 passengers and a little bit of cargo.
And we do have information Foxtrot, and we're ready for IFR for Atlanta.
And we'll button it all up at this point. That'll be fine.
64 Daytona ground. Good evening.
So rudder pedals are good.
To give you an odd altitude at or below flight level 310.
Seatbelt's good. Chris, make sure you get your seatbelt on if you're going to co-pilot. Doors are closed. Parking brake is set. We've got low oil pressure, but that makes sense since we don't have any engines. Volts are reading 25, so that's good, and then we can start engine. So I'm going to call up and get our clearance next. It's going to be a little hectic, so we'll have to bear with them.
Foxtrot Tango Papa Golf, contact Daytona Tower 120.7. Have a safe flight.
Over to Tower 20.7, Charlie Foxtrot Tango Papa Golf.
Victor, looking at taxi for departure to the south.
Number Romeo 278 Victor, Daytona ground, standby. Delta 2702, are you ready to taxi?
Hey, firm.
Got a little Cessna going out in front of us.
Roger, taxi runway 7 left via Charlie 1, November 1.
So we're at private aircraft parking on the northeast side.
2702.
And we're probably just going to go down to 7 left.
Follow the company Boeing 737 to runway 7 left.
We'll follow the company to runway 7 left.
Spirit Wings 1388, ready to taxi.
Spirit Wings 1388, taxi runway 7 left via Charlie 1, November 1, behind the Delta A320.
Okay, taxi 7 left via Charlie 1, November 1.
Daytona ground, HondaJet 842 Alpha. We are looking to pick up IFR 2 Hilton Head, Hotel X-Ray Delta. We have Echo on board.
November 842 Alpha, Daytona ground, good evening. Stand by 1 second. November 2321 Charlie, cross runway 7 left, hold short 34.
Cross 7 left and hold short 34 over to 221 Charlie.
It is always fun to get these smaller airports a little busy. So, yeah, Daytona, not a crazy airport in terms of how big it is.
Number Romeo 278 Victor, Daytona ground.
So this is what we're dealing with.
What was your request again?
We're out here at private aircraft parking.
Taxi for departure to the south.
We're probably going to have to taxi out to 7 left right here. So probably crossing 16 November. Romeo, or Echo
Romeo
November.
278 Victor, confirm you are VFR today, sir.
All the way down.
That is confirmed, yes.
So pretty straightforward. So thank you all for coming along. If you're just joining us, we are heading out to Hilton Head. About 50-minute flight up the coast of Florida into South Georgia and then South Carolina. We are HondaJet 842 Alpha.
Number 2321 Charlie, cross runway 34, continue on.
Yeah, so we're going to Hotel X-Ray Delta. We've got Echo. I've requested flight level 250. We'll see. I don't know. We're basically going due north. So I'm not sure what they'll give us, but we may get an altitude spot.
278 Victor, I have your clearance, Roger, copy.
Weather here is pretty good at the moment. Altimeter is 3000.
Victor, what was that?
Number Romeo 278 Victor, I have your clearance, advisor to copy.
Okay.
So 3000 on the altimeter. Weather's pretty good. There are a lot of storms kind of cruising through this area.
Number
So
842 Alpha, I have your clearance, advisor to copy.
ready to copy November 842 Alpha.
Number 842 Alpha, you're clear to Hilton Head Airport via the Roy's 7 departure. Craig then is filed. Maintain 4000. Expect flight level 25010 minutes after departure. Departure on 127.075. Squawk 3002.
All right, we are cleared to Hilton Head, Royce 7, departure, Craig, transition, then is filed, will maintain 4,000, expecting flight level 25010 minutes after. Departure 127.075 and squawk 3002, 842 Alpha.
Number 842 Alpha, readback is correct, push and start at your discretion. Call me for taxi, and can you take 7 right for departure?
Let me get back to you on that 842 Alpha.
842 Alpha, no problem. I can give you 7 left if you need.
Roger.
Number
So 7 left. I'd have to look that up. I don't think.
Tower 120.7, good night.
What is my takeoff distance? Minimum takeoff Oh, well, that doesn't really help me. Where's my HJet? I need actual charts for that. Oh, I should actually look at Honda Jet.
Number 827 Alpha, taxi runway.
So it says 3,500 feet. What do we have on
Alpha,
this?
Charlie 2, November 1.
7 left via Alpha Charlie 2 November.
I'm at 3,100. So no, we're not gonna. We'll take 7 left. That's a rough, but it would be close no matter what.
Number Romeo 278 Victor, maintain.
So let's get our squawk up.
Below 3,500. Departure on 125.8.
3002. We'll turn it on for now.
Romeo 278 Victor, one more time, please.
Okay.
Number Romeo 278 Victor, maintain VFR at or below 3,500.
So where do we go? Let's fire up our engines.
Departure on 125.8. Squawk 3001.
So we'll start the right engine. And at 10%, we will knock it. 10% in one will knock it into.
I'm so sorry. I'm really new to this. One more time, please.
We'll knock it into.
Victor, no problem. Maintain VFR at or below 3,500.
Idle cutoff.
Departure on 125.8. Squawk 3001.
Cabin power's off. That's not going to help.
Romeo 278 Victor, maintain
Well, I guess that's fine.
VFR at or below 3,500.
And start in the left
departure
engine.
on 125.8. Squawk.
So one thing we can punch in just on COM 2 is going to be the departure 127.
Readback is correct.
075.
Call me for taxi. Expect runway 7.
And let me pull up Hilton Head here. Kilo Hotel X-Ray Delta. I got a taxi diagram and I got an approach diagram. So we've got the localizer for 2-1, RNAV for 2-1, and RNAV 03. That'll be fine. And Kilo Hotel X-Ray Delta. Let's just get the weather. While we're at it, they've got wind calm, so dealer's choice. Engine start. We are started up.
Got the 2711 contact.
And going.
The tower on 120.7 connect.
Engine instruments looking fine. Engine anti-ice is good. External power will be disconnected. Here, it should already be disconnected. Yep. And flight control check. Let's make sure. We're good to go. So before taxi, our wing anti-ice not required right now. Transponder is entered 3002. We're going to be November 842 Alpha or Honda Jet 842 Alpha.
November 278 Victor.
Flight plan is entered.
Taxi runway 7 right via Mike 1 Echo Sierra. Hold short runway 3.
Nav source needs to be FMS. Altimeter is 30.
Victor, taxi runway 7 right via
00.
1 Echo Sierra. Hold short runway 3 right.
Flaps, we're going to go take off flaps. 1 notch.
Number 278 Victor, that'd be hold short runway 34.
Speed brake is in. We checked it already. Cabin signs are going to be put on. Let's go interior lights and put all our seatbelt signs on. And that's parking brake ready to go. So we are ready to taxi. Well, I'm just going to kind of pull up. We're still in the non-movement area, so I'm going to pull up a little bit to one of these areas here. And we'll just, when we call them up, we'll tell them, hey, we need 7 left. Because 7 right is, I guess I haven't shown what the dilemma is, the dilemma. But, so if you're looking at Daytona Beach Airport, we got 7 left is this big one. It's a 10,500 foot runway. 7 right over here is a 30,100 footer. A quick Googling shows that the HJet's minimum takeoff is 3,500, so it's not going to fly, especially heavily loaded. I'm sure that's empty. And I don't... The one complaint I have about the HJet is I just don't have any documentation. It may have come out, and I don't have it, but, you know, I don't have the charts to make that call, really. So we'll err on the side of caution, and 7 left will be our departure. So we're ready to taxi. I'm just going to make a note that we need 7 left.
Delta 2764 64.
So parking brake come off.
Give any clearance for you yet?
Of the 2764, are you asking about a flight plan or a clearance? Because I don't think I gave you a clearance yet.
Well, come on out and let me just make sure my taxi lights are on too. Oops, I'm gonna hit the poor guy. So we'll just kind of hold short here and get it called up and answer a little bit of chat. So Chris, you wish you could get the HJet to cooperate. Always wants to pitch down. Yeah.
I think I was told for
It does
standby, but,
does do that, especially in VNAV mode if you let it go on its own devices.
Oh, Delta 2764, then my apologies. I have your clearance. Might as well copy.
Ready to copy Delta 4.
Delta 2764, you are cleared at the Atlanta International Airport via the Roy's 7 departure. Craig, then as filed, maintain 4000, expect flight level 310, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 127.075, squawk 3037.
So that's good. We're all set. Parking brakes off. I could look up what tower is while we're waiting. Daytona Tower is going to be 1207.
Clear for the I for departure for Atlanta with the Royce 7 departure at Craig. Expecting for 4000. Expecting flight level 310.
So we could punch it in 4,000 feet, which is our climb and maintain.
7 decimal or 0.075. Squawk 0337 Delta 2764.
And I assume we'll get runway heading.
Delta 2764, that squawk code will be 3037, 3037.
Squawking 3037 Delta 2764, thanks.
Delta 2764, readback is correct. Push and start at your discretion. Call me for taxi, expect 7 left. And I greatly apologize for the wait there. I completely forgot about you. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome, Delta 2764.
Always nice to be night.
The ground, November 2314 X-ray.
Number 2314 X-ray, Daytona ground, go ahead.
For 2314 X-ray, we're looking VFR to the southeast.
Number 2314 X-ray, are you also looking for flight following today?
Negative flight following X-ray.
Roger, November 2314 X-ray, maintain VFR out of below 3,500, departure on 125.8, and squawk 3017.
Daytona ground, Romeo 278 Victor, holding short, only 334.
Number Romeo 270 Victor, cross runway 34, continue on Sierra.
Cross runway 34, hold, continue on Sierra, Romeo 270 Victor.
Alright, November 2314 X-rays, maintain VFR out of below 3,500, departure 125.8, squawk 3017, and we are a Cessna 172.
Number 14 X-ray, thank you, that was my next question. And readback is correct, push and start at your own discretion, and expect 7 right.
Alright, we'll expect 7 right, 14 X-ray.
Daytona ground, November 842 Alpha. We're at the northeast ramp, ready for taxi. We're going to need 7 left.
November 842 Alpha, Daytona ground, thank you. Taxi runway 7 left via Romeo 1, November 1, cross runway 34.
All right, we'll taxi 7 left via Romeo 1, November 1, cross runway 34, November 842 Alpha. All right, so we got a taxi clearance. Let's get Sim2 Get Up Pro up so I don't make too much of a fool of myself. Romeo 1, I imagine that's what's right in front of us.
Number 65716, Daytona ground, information.
Oh, no, maybe not.
Because
he's punching us right onto November.
909 are calling for taxi, expect 7 right.
I don't know why I'm getting so much resistance, but that's all right. It does take a little bit of power to taxi. Are these right? No, that's not Bravo.
65716, calling for taxi, expect 7 right.
All right, so we were Romeo 1, then just on to November, and November the rest of the way to November, I think down to November 1, when we'll cross runway 34 here.
Ground Romeo 27 Victor holding short, runway 7 right.
We'll turn on our strobes.
78 Victor, contact Daytona Tower on
All lights.
0.7 for departure. Have a safe flight, connect.
So they're not really, I mean, we're cleared to cross this. They're not using 1.6 tonight. So people can do, like us, can do this.
On the ground, number 107 Yankee chopper on the ground at remote general aviation ramp, requesting VFR departure to the east.
Okay.
Number 10907 Yankee Daytona ground clearance on request, stand by.
Alright, so taxi.
14 X-ray.
Once we get past here, we'll do a little brake check.
Taxi, subterranean.
Brakes appear to be working.
314 X-ray Daytona ground.
Nose wheel steering's good.
Runway 7 right, VO.
And flight instruments are looking good.
Whiskey 3, Echo 3, Echo, Sierra, cross.
So we'll run this before takeoff. Flaps set for takeoff. Check. Trims are not set for takeoff.
Right,
let's do that.
Whiskey,
We want to light up
Echo
green.
3, Echo, Sierra,
Got it.
cross 16, hold short 7 left for...
Speed brake is in. Cast messages. I've got cabin power off.
907 Yankee, I have your clearance.
So let's get cabin power on.
907 Yankee, ready to copy.
Honestly, not sure what that does.
Number 9.
Nav is set to FMS.
Alright, correction, November 10907 Yankee, maintain VFR at or below 3,500. Departure on 125.8, squawk 303.
Yaw dampers on. We'll have to kick autopilot in.
VFR at 3,500, departure on 125.8, and squawk 3035, number 10907 Yankee.
Good evening, ground November 374 for Golf, L49 chopper information, Golf, requesting if the...
So takeoff landing data is, oh, I do need to add my V speeds.
Aircraft calling confirmed that was November 35.
I actually didn't do any of my perf in it.
Paper.
And November 3544 Golf, you were requesting VFR eastbound, is that right?
Paper.
Roger, November 3544 Golf, maintain VFR at or below 3,500, departure on 125.8, and squawk.
Now let's turn all those on. We've got a V1 of 107, a V rotate 113, and V2 119 today.
At about 3,500, departure, rotate 125.8, squawk 3023.
Cruising out by what I believe is that the raceway?
Sorry, your discretion, call me
I didn't realize it was right at the airport.
Over taxi.
It's interesting.
Delta 2764, we are ready for a taxi. We're expecting runway 7 left.
Alright, we'll head down.
It's on a ground. Taxi runway 7 left via Charlie 1.
And then we're not going all the way to the end, we're going to the second to the last. That's November 1.
November 1.
Tower 121 or 1207, and then departure is going to be 127075. So once we're handed off, we'll go over to them.
Skyhawk 716, Daytona ground, taxi runway 7 right via Whiskey 3.
So takeoff
Echo
briefing,
3,
that's
Echo,
good. We're going to fly, run. We're going to do what they tell us, but we'll fly the departure if not.
Alright, 7 right via Whiskey 3.
Radar and ice protection are going to be not required at this point. That's after takeoff. So let's get the status page up.
7 left for Galaxy 5716.
Skyhawk 716, that's a negative. Do not cross.
Am I holding up any big
Cross on
jets?
16, hold short 7 left, right.
No, I'm not holding up any big jets.
16.
So that's good, and we're going to the first taxiway to the runway.
And November 344 Golf is ready for departure at J ramp. Go on the phone tower.
Number 3544 Golf, contact Daytona Tower on 120.7, good night.
120.7, have a good night.
Number 14 X-ray, cross runway 7 left, continue on Echo, hold short 34.
Alright, cross 7 left, continue on Echo, hold short 34 for 14 X-ray.
Just get a little power, you get a little slow, and then all of a sudden.
Southwest 1809.
Not great. We can set our
Daytona, taxi to the terminal via November. Charlie
speed for, we'll set it for 125, right above V2.
Ground Centurion 829 Bravo, 7 right on Echo Taxi to ATP Jet Center.
Number 115. Oh, hold on, that's the wrong person. Number 802 Niner Bravo, Daytona ground, welcome to Daytona. Taxi to ATP via Sierra Mike 3.
Sierra Mike 3 to ATP, 29 Bravo.
All right, we're holding short 7 left. Everything is ready.
Daytona ground, this is 11
Ready to go.
I'm going to go ahead and check out. You got a lot of time.
Roger, number 1158, thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you for your help, guys.
Number 842 Alpha, contact Daytona Tower on 120.7, good night.
120.7, see you.
Daytona Tower, Delta 2720 on the RNAV, 7 left.
So the 2720, wind 100 at 10, gust 15, runway 7 left, clear to land.
Clear to land,
Sounds like-
runway 7 left, Delta 2720.
We got a Delta coming in.
Romeo 278, Victor, contact approach 125.8.
Pull up our live map.
Contact approach, Romeo 278, Victor. What was it again? 125.8. Contact 125.8.
Daytona Tower, November 842 Alpha, holding short, 7 left at November 1.
Number 842 Alpha, Daytona, hello. Continue holding short, 1 arrival prior to departure.
Roger, we'll continue holding short, November 842 Alpha. So we do have some storms actually just directly to the east of us.
Daytona Tower, number 109.
So like that mass isn't really great. I'd love to get out. We're going out towards the beach.
1097 Yankee, did you already get your clearance?
So that's good.
Yes, you got a clearance from ground.
2720 is a A320 coming in from Atlanta.
1097 Yankee, Roger. Takeoff, or the ramp is uncontrolled, so departure is at your own risk.
Not
Please
bad.
remain south
Oh, sorry,
of
I
the
missed
runway 7 right at Daytona.
You were looking at
Hollywood
Sim
Airport.
Toolkit Pro. That's kind of disappointing.
Alright, clear for takeoff, but remain south of runway 7 right and Hollywood Airport, North Yankee.
Cat Daddy, yes, the Honda Jet is available in the marketplace. That's, as far as I know, the only place that's available. So that's where I got it from. We're getting ready to depart here. Thanks for coming along. If you're just joining us, we're departing out of Daytona Beach, Florida. We're heading up to Hilton Head.
And November 3544 Golf.
South
There should be another
Carolina.
Helicopter in the area. I'm sure you guys are together.
Today we are Honda Jet 842 Alpha.
We're maintaining visual separation, and we'll be airborne in just a second.
And we're just holding short 7 left.
Daytona Beach target Delta 1598 on 7 left. 1598 Daytona Tower, hello. Can you approach, please? Delta 2720, contact ground 121.9.
121.9, Delta 2720.
Number 842 Alpha, line up on runway 7 left. Please be ready to go immediately.
Roger, we'll line up and wait. No delay, 842 Alpha.
And November 354 Golf airborne.
All right, so we'll hustle.
3544 Golf, you can contact, you said you wanted flight following today?
Negative.
We're ready to rock.
Negative flight following, November 3544 Golf, Roger. You
No
can
delay.
squawk VFR and monitor advisory. Thanks for flying.
Squawk VFR, and we'll see you later. See you.
1097 Victor, no flight following for you as well?
Yeah, no flight following.
And squawk VFR and switch to advisory, frequency approved.
Well, squawk VFR, we advise you. Have a good day, sir.
Number 842 Alpha on departure, fly runway heading, runway 7 left, clear for takeoff.
All right, runway heading on departure, runway 7 left, clear for takeoff, 842 Alpha.
Number 2314 X-ray, Daytona, are you with me?
All right, that's takeoff.
Number 2341 X-ray, are you doing pattern?
VFR to the southeast, we have information Golf.
We're going to climb, maintain 4,000.
Number 2314 X-ray, Roger, on departure, make right crosswind, wind 10010, gust 15, runway 7 right, cleared for takeoff, right crosswind depart.
Right,
There's
7
V1.
Right, cleared for takeoff, we'll
Rotate.
make right crosswind for Cessna 2314.
And we should just rock it off.
Daytona Tower, good afternoon, glider 5055 shots, right, base 7 right, to land.
Positive rate gear up.
505 Foxtrot, Roger, enter final runway 7 right, break Delta 1598, runway 7 left, clear to land. Clear to land 7 left, Delta 1598. I'm sorry, November 505 Foxtrot, I had to get that in. Enter final for runway 7 right. Until raise, final for 7 right, 505 Fox.
Nope, we need to go up. So we'll keep it climbing.
Number 842 Alpha, contact approach 127.07.
12707 for November 842 Alpha. See ya. And you got to actually hit the vertical speed. Yeah, I don't know why it's not really Doesn't feel like we're climbing out, does it? Daytona departure, HondaJet 842 Alpha, airborne, climbing through 1,500. Flip that.
842 Alpha, Daytona departure, radar contact, climb maintain 8,000, turn left heading 340.
Left heading 340, and we'll climb maintain 8,000, HondaJet 842 Alpha.
November 2321 Charlie, contact.
So left 340.
On 127.0, bye-bye.
I guess we are climbing out. We're just not climbing out very much, which is fine. Just doesn't feel like it. We're a little fast now, so let's bring it back to MCT. We can do a speed climb. At 246. And climb maintain 8,000. So it's helpful to remember which way the knobs go, but that's, you know, that's all. Stuff that comes with experience, I suppose. So they're vectoring us out. They're going to probably send us back out to Barb's, or they might send us direct to wherever we need to go. Doesn't really matter. Let's go back to max continuous thrust.
American 117 Daytona, hello, descend and maintain 4,000.
And climb on out.
Maintain 4,000, American 117.
Let's see, do I have a cockpit view? I do.
American 117, can we request the ILS for runway 7 instead of the RNF?
Oh wow, it doesn't like that,
American
huh?
117, expect the ILS 7 left.
Wow, that's a weird, weird little bug. I'm just trying to look out the window. Not even worth it. So we're still climbing out, and just not that fast. I could use a little more climb. Let's bring the speed back and just let it really rocket ship up. It's funny, if they climbing at 1,500 feet per minute would be real fast in a Piper, but in your fast little Bond jet, it's not as impressive. All right, after takeoff, we have flaps, don't we? Flaps up. Where's my button? That'll help a little bit. Okay. A little bit of a shambly start here. Landing gear is up. Yaw damper is engaged. Flaps are up. Thrust levers are in MCT. Flight guidance, we're following the flight directors. We've got magenta guidance, and we are climbing now. Ice protection as required, and cabin signs are... Seatbelt signs are still on. We'll take them off when we get up to 10,000.
Daytona approach, Delta 484, 8,000.
Delta 484,
You can see kind of the clouds building around us a little bit.
Down to 4,000, Delta 484.
HondaJet 42 Alpha, clear direct Roy's.
Direct Roy's, HondaJet 842 Alpha.
American 117, contact Daytona 125.8.
So let's go back, actually. I want to do it in from flight plan, and I want to go here, and I want to go direct to Roy's.
Good evening, Daytona departure.
And I want to go over to nav.
Delta 2764, Daytona departure, radar contact, climb maintain 8,000.
And we are coming up on our altitude now. So just keep an eye on that speed.
Climb for 8,000, left heading 340, Delta 2764.
November 3 Lima Zulu, contact Daytona 125.8.
25.8, good day.
That's fine, we'll just take it there. So again, just still trying to keep it below 250, below 10,000. But, that's 8,000 feet now. Status is looking good. We're looking good, so thanks for coming along, everybody. Just join us. We have just departed out of...
HondaJet 842 Alpha, contact Daytona approach 125.72, bye-bye.
2572 for HondaJet 842 Alpha, see ya.
Yeah.
125.7... what did I say? 125... 75, but because of my... I have to just check. 125.725, so... My setup doesn't actually autofill that last one. I don't have enough, or I have too much resolution in my little Stream Deck thing.
2 Alpha, climb maintain 11,000.
Climb maintain 11,000 for Honda Jet 842 Alpha. 11,000. So let's punch up to 11. And I'll take a flight level change. Take a flight level change for 235. 1,000 back into MCT. And I haven't programmed any VNAV stuff. Really, we could do it for top of descent. It might be useful. Just depends. But I don't really know what to expect when we get into Hilton Head. There's not really any...
Number 842 Alpha, contact Jacksonville Center, 134.85, good night.
13485 for Honda Jet 842 Alpha, see ya. 3485 for center, and that's 13485. So might have to bump them up in volume a little bit. V-Pilot's either too quiet or too loud, and there's no in between.
Fairwings 1388, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.92, see ya.
135.92, Spearwing 1388, see ya.
Jackson, good evening, Delta 2155, maintaining 15,000.
Delta 2155, give a call to the other center on 135.92, see ya.
He just sent me over to you.
He made a mistake. You're going to be with him.
Will do, thanks very much.
Jack Center, Honda Jet 842 Alpha. We are level 11,000 out of Daytona.
So there's 14 at once, but let me do the controlling here. Sierra Sierra X-ray 34. Need to descend at best possible rate. Turn right, heading 160.
160 and increase rate at descent.
Jacksonville Center for Southwest Bridge 792, looking to step away for like 5 minutes.
Unable and in RTEC to have an event. If you have to use the bathroom, feel free, but don't ask me for permission for it.
American 658, we are at flight level 20 to 230.
American 658, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Climb maintain level 360.
360, 658.
Jacksonville Center, Ukraine 10, good evening. Descending via Tor 3 arrival, with passing flight level 324, descending to 4.
So there's Royce. We're turning right now.
Ukraine 10, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Delta 2130, good evening.
Jacksonville Center, American 255 with you 360.
American 255, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Sierra X-ray 34, turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 11,000.
180 down to 11,000, Super 634.
Jack Center, good evening. Honda Jet 842 Alpha out of Daytona 11,000.
Honda Jet 42 Alpha, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Climb maintain level 250.
Climb maintain flight level 250, Honda Jet 842 Alpha. I guess we are 42 Alpha. So what, 25,000, so flight level 250.
Frontier 8820.
Let's go ahead and get speeded up and climbing too. We're not in any hurry.
Jackson Center, Delta 2764 with you at 9,000, coming forward.
I do like the way it just spools up when you throw the throttles in front.
Frontier 2764, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Climb maintain.
All right, so we're climbing to 250. Let's I'll brief the weather again in Hilton Head. HXD, it is clear, 79 degrees Fahrenheit, no wind.
5047.
Let me refresh again.
Jacksonville Center.
10 mile visibility, no ceiling, altimeter 9er7.
Good evening. Climb maintain level 3.
And Hilton Head's a pretty simple airport. You're coming in one way or the other.
Climb maintain level 380.
380,
Delta 2, Frontier 8820, radar contact, excuse me.
So 210, or we got runway 21 and runway 3. There's no wind, so I guess I would prefer to come in on 3 because we're coming from the south.
Yeah, Jacksonville Center, American 255.
And I believe at this hour it's untowered, so it should be.
Savannah VOR, would we be able to get direct Craig VOR? That's Charlie Romeo Golf.
American 255, probably not.
So it would be okay to get
255 to you, your slant whiskey.
runway 3. I don't know. It'll be
American 255, I'm going to get you reroute.
but it should be untowered at this time. It's an airport that's towered from 0600 to 2200 Eastern. So we are on our way.
34, contact Daytona, approach on 125.72.
Climbing out over North Florida in our Honda, or an HJet, the MG HJet. We are November 842 Alpha, or 42 Alpha.
Southwest 4155, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.92C. November 827 Alpha, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.92C.
So thanks for coming along, everybody. I think we're going to miss the worst of the storms. You can see the building clouds actually off to our left. There's a line of storms really now hitting Orlando. Back down to the south of us. But we actually had good weather getting out of Daytona.
American 790 leaving my airspace to the north. Washington's offline. Excuse me, they are online. Give me 1 second. American 790, contact Washington Center 133.72C.
13372 American 76 correction 790. Thank you.
So I think most people are going to Atlanta. Well, maybe not. There's a lot of them going to Atlanta. But I do enjoy a good smaller field event.
We're ready for the reroute, American 255.
And we'll be in ZJX the whole time.
The Daytona Beach Airport via direct Savannah VOR, direct CIOVR, that's Sierra, India, direct Craig VOR, Charlie Romeo Golf.
And then if I get a say, I'll take runway 3 on the way in. So we can punch that into our flight plan.
India VOR, direct Craig VOR, direct American 255, thanks.
I'll take the RNAV for 3
Proceed direct to the Savannah,
at Gorge transition.
Yeah, direct Savannah VOR, cross the Craig VOR at 16,000. Daytona altimeter.
And then we'll just punch in. Oh, I don't know, 250 here.
Craig at 16,000, American 255.
And then, so yeah, where's my? So at Hundo, I got to be at 1,800 feet. That'll work for our purposes. No VNAV planning. We'll turn landing light off. We can, you know, we can just yell back there. Tell them that the seatbelt signs are off. Not that there's anywhere to go.
Do me a favor. Press your ident button for me, sorry.
Tag Center, Delta 23 with you, flight level 240.
And again, no real arrivals into Hilton Head.
Good evening. There you are, Frontier 8830, Squawk 1067. Sorry, we're just having issues getting a hold of you.
But once we get down to Savannah, we should be. So we've got top of descent right after VIAP. If we look on Sim Toolkit Pro. Right after VIAP. So we're, this is kind of the situation. We're down here. We're going to go to VIAP here, then top of descent shortly after that to get down to Savannah. So if they haven't started descending us, we're going to ask to come on down after VIAP.
That was 5488, sir.
Evolution 5048, Squawk ident for me. I just don't see your code, sorry.
And just on a busy VATSIM night like tonight, that's pretty important to be able. You got to speak up and say, "Hey, I got to come down, or I'm going to miss my altitudes."
Level 350.
Level 350, Bluestrick 5488.
Frontier 8830, radar contact 62 miles north of Seal. Good evening. Good evening.
Just a good fun hop.
Did you get Delta 23 at 24,000?
Delta 23, yes it did. Just say hello. Delta 23, let's do turn left heading 090, descend and maintain 16,000, reduce speed to 250 knots.
Could you repeat last for Delta 23?
Delta 23, turn left heading 360, vectors for resequence.
Left 360.
But really, really good view out of our HJet. over North Florida, heading for Hilton Head, HXD. I think we have, we should have some freeware scenery there, which would be nice. I think we flew that on the first stream we flew this one in.
Maintain 16,000.
Down to 16,000, Delta 23.
Let me just write down what we're listening to. We're listening for November 842 Alpha. I'm not in love with this end number, so if you have any suggestions for a good end number for our channel HJet, let me know. I think I just randomly generated 842 Alpha. It's not bad. Well, we'd be Honda Jet 42 Alpha.
And Tech Center Delta 23, did you still want me at 250?
Yep, 250.
The center, and that's 250. I also got a standard pressure. 2992. And yeah, now we can put the foot down.
Jacksonville Center, good evening. Turn left heading 040 vectors for sequencing. Descend and maintain 16,000.
So all that about VIAP was to say that I could put this as the
2130 contact
2,500 or 25,000 feet and let it calculate from there. So it's saying we need to be at about 10,000 feet at Savannah. Just helpful to think ahead in a busy Vatsim event with when you're not on a SID or not on a star, I should say. When you're not on a star, you'll have to fend for yourself a little bit. We're here. We're just going to stabilize speed a little bit and hit cruise speed if it'll let me. There it is.
November 232 Juliet Sierra, turn right heading 140 vectors for sequencing. I'll get you back on course in just a second here.
Right heading 140 to Juliet Sierra.
So a stormy day below us, but
Jack Center, November 265 Echo Alpha, checking in with you, flight level 450.
Weather was good.
November 265 Echo Alpha, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Southwest 4792, contact Jack Center 135.92, see you. Southwest 4792, Jacksonville Center.
Sorry, Southwest 4792.
4792, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.92, see you.
135.92, thanks. Southwest 4792, have a good night.
Honda Jet 842, you're going to Hilton Head, correct?
Yeah, that's affirmative. 842 Alpha.
842 Alpha, proceed direct to Hilton Head Airport.
Roger, we'll go direct to Hilton Head Airport. Honda Jet 842 Alpha.
Delta 23, turn
right,
right
so
090.
090, Delta 23.
All that meticulous flight planning. We're just going to go direct HXD. A little shortcut. That should help us get in a little earlier. So we're showing estimated arrival 007.
1431.
Pretty good.
Trying to find you here. Where are you at?
Crossing Cape Pasa.
And so here it's going to be pretty, well, now it's going to be pretty important to make sure that we get in
1431, did you go out of a field? I'm just trying to find you.
where we need to go.
Yeah, out of Miami for Chicago.
We'll probably, I think on this trajectory we'll get the visual for runway 3,
on 135.92.
which will be fine.
135.
Southwest 2764 radar, contact 20 miles north of Noon, good evening. Break, Delta 23, turn right, heading 180.
Right, 180, Delta 23.
Delta 2764, turn right, heading 090, descend and main, excuse me, you're going to Atlanta, never mind. Continue on your current progress, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing here. Delta 2680, turn left, heading 360.
360, Delta 2680.
November 1959, turn left, heading 360.
Left heading 360, 1959.
I'm not sure this has helped us a ton. But we're just now flying out over the Atlantic Ocean now.
Sierra, 16,000 feet. Ukraine 10, contact Daytona approach on 125.72C.
If we want to do a fuel check, we can. Not much in the center tank. Still got 440 pounds of both wing tanks. That is crazy. 440 pounds is not very,
Southwest 4792, contact Jacksonville Center 135.9.
not very much. When you're coming from something like a fighter jet.
Southwest 4792, contact Jacksonville Center 135.92C. Plum 439, you are descending via the Palm Tree 439, you are descending via the Thor 3, correct?
I wasn't given it, but I can if you'd like me to.
Descend and maintain 12,000.
Okay, descend via the Palm, via the Thor 3 to 12,000, Palm Lake 439.
Get a little GoPro view going. Here in the cruise, so HJet. Or the HJet 2 Hilton Head.
Contact Jacksonville Center 135.9.
So yeah, wind's calm, still calm as long as it's still calm when we get in there. We'll expect the visual. Lots of storms around, but I'm hoping we're okay.
Citation 100.59. Do you want me to continue descent to 120,000?
Yep, continue descent down to 12,000.
Roger. 190.59.
November 232 Juliet, 232 Juliet Sierra, you can proceed direct to Leopard, descend via the Thor 3.
Fly direct Leopard, descend via the Thor 3 to Juliet Sierra.
Jacksonville Center, good afternoon. Delta 1544, climbing out of 12,000 for 16,000. Delta 1544, Jacksonville Center, climb, maintain level 330, break 6 Romeo Sierra, climb, maintain level 380. 330, 1544.
Jack Center, Tiger 01240 for 12,000.
Exec 55, leaving my airspace to the south, Miami's gone. Radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Mike, I'm going to have a safe flight.
Alta 122.8, good day, thanks for the help.
Tiger 11 Jacksonville Center, good evening. Turn left heading 360 vectors for traffic.
Left 360 for vectors, Tiger 0.
Lots of good fun. Now we should get a straight.
2680, turn
We
right
should. I'm hoping end up in a straight down.
Right.
For runway
Walker
3.
2273, contact Daytona approach on 125.72. 125.72C.
12572, Walker 2273.
November 1959, hold your descent at 16,000.
Holding descent 16,000, 100.59.
So we got about 80 miles to go. And we'll just, again, have to keep an eye on altitudes to get down. I mean, the RNAV puts us 3,000 feet about.
November 842 Alpha, descend at pilot's discretion at 11,000. Hilton Head altimeter is 299 or 7.
All right, we'll descend our discretion to 11,000, Honda 842 Alpha. Okay, so we're going down to 11,000 at our own discretion. Well, we don't want to do anything too crazy.
Notification, so first climbing the area, so requesting.
But we can at least run this in 11,000 and maybe descend it.
So 2418, we have an event going on in airspace. I can't give much help. You can continue your on your way.
So that's good, and then, maybe we take it
so
to...
I will give you the best. Descend via the Looney One. Do you have the charts on board?
Yep, we have the charts on board, and we're descending via Looney One arrival. And currently I'm at flight level 200, descending to 8,000.
And we'll just bring it down a little bit.
Continue on that descent. Continue via the arrival.
Roger, Southwest 2418. Thank you.
Showing us 11 minutes in.
2680, turn
We'll have to pull the power.
150.
Right, 150,
November 1959, turn right heading 090.
We'll peg it at 1,000 feet per minute, and then we'll go from there. It takes us... So the RNAV approach, if we were to fly it, not that we will.
Jacksonville Center, climb, maintain level 360.
But the RNAV approach would put us out at
2764. If you haven't, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.92.
at Gorge, 1,900 feet. About 12 miles from the runway, 13 miles from the runway. So about a 14-mile final will be at 2,000 feet.
Jacksonville Center, November 326.
So if that number reads 14, we got about 50 miles to get down.
November 326, Romeo Sierra, climb maintain level 380. I thought I had given it to you. If I haven't, climb maintain level 380.
For our own health.
Level 30, November 326, Romeo Sierra.
Yeah, for our own health, we can try and get the descent. Descent checks, landing field elevation is not set. What is Hilton Head?
Palm Tree 439 reduced to 250.
Hilton Head's right at sea level.
Okay, so at 250, I won't be able to be at store at 12 though.
That's good. Anti-ice not required. And then at the transition altitude, they said 29907.
250 knots. Climb, descend and maintain 11,000.
So we'll go down to 29907.
11,000 and 250 knots for Delta 23.
Delta 2680, turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 12,000.
Right 180 down to 12,000 and then
And just so I don't forget, I'm going to put our seatbelt signs on. We can
Tiger
get
1, turn right heading 090, descend and maintain 12,000.
Right, 090.
We can yell at the passengers too. Get ready to come on downhill. So again, at 14 miles, we want to be at
The 23 contact approach.
11,000. So we'll jump up to, let's say,
25.7 Delta 23.
1,600 feet per minute down.
Plum 439 contact Daytona approach 125.72 C.
2572.
And when you're in this kind of mode, I don't find the dive bombing to be as bad as when you're in VNAV, but when you're in VNAV, it does like to overcompensate a little bit on that initial. But VNAV in this is it's not as polished of a tool as it is in, say, your 737. It really is more advisory, and in many ways, on a descent like this with ATC, it's easier to run your kind of traditional ways of descending.
November 1959, turn right heading 160.
You can zoom in a little bit on Hilton Head.
Right heading 160, 1959.
Jax, Center 221 Charlie, direct Brunswick 4,000.
321 Charlie, Jacksonville Center, good evening.
We may got a little bit of ice.
2680, contact Daytona approach 125.72 C.
2572, thanks for help, Janet 2680, go back.
November 1959, continue that right turn heading 180, maintain 250.
Continue turn to 180, maintain 250 speed.
So thanks for coming along. If you're just joining us, we are heading into Hilton Head Airport, Hotel X-Ray Delta on the South Carolina coast. Yeah, we're descending over the Atlantic Ocean now. We're really going to make a straight in for runway 3. It'll probably be a visual looking at the weather.
November 225, Mike Delta.
But a busy night here in Jax Center. They're doing their Tracon Thursdays.
Aircraft calling, I had 2 at once. So Delta 1337, go ahead with your request.
Thank goodness it's Thursday. But they're doing Tracon Thursday around Daytona Beach. So we flew out of Daytona Beach. It's a good departure.
Just trying to find
It's a scenic one. It's actually, you go right out over the beach. It's a looker. If you have a regional jet or a little 737, definitely Daytona. That'd be a good one for the 737. And we'll just keep the power coming back a bit. Maintain airspeed. We're at about 40 miles and 18,000 feet, so that's pretty good. We're going down 2,000 feet per minute, so a little back of the envelope calculation. We should be there in we should be down at 3 minutes.
Delta 1544, where would you?
Hopefully that's enough. They can clear us lower if they need us lower. Again, we're going to expect, I mean, the chart, the RNAV shows 1,900 feet, 14 miles out. We'll probably fly visual, but Helpful to have. So making our descent along, well, let me not test my geography.
132 radio check.
Yes, we're just now hitting Georgia.
That's good, Tiger 1.
Well, we've hit Georgia a little while ago. We're going to fly past the city of Savannah, off to our left, and we'll go a little bit past it out to Hilton Head. So Hilton Head, if you're not aware, is kind of a ritzy beach resort area just north of Savannah. Here on the Atlantic coast of South Carolina.
And 1537, we're still in the squall 3 at 10,000. You want to go higher?
It's always a little concerning when the ATC gets a little quiet.
Jacksonville Center, Boeing 835 Delta Fox, 11-2 for 15,000.
We are below transition altitudes at 299.7. At Hilton Head, we'll do another weather check just to make sure nothing has changed too dramatically.
Jack Center, Tiger 01.
Wind still calm. Altimeter 299.7. Yeah, no ceiling. We've got some very scattered clouds at the moment.
Southwest 132 is on the frequency.
Jack Center, hello, November 8, sailing off level 340 inbound Kylex for the Source 3 arrival, descending via.
Did we lose Jack Center?
Say again.
Honda Jet November 8, 7 Lima Alpha over Kylex, descending via the Source 3 arrival.
7 Lima Alpha, that's a little tough. We're not the only Honda Jet in town anymore, guys. Am I just not picking him up? So we're not 30 miles.
West 132, hello.
30 miles from Hilton Head.
He's offline. He went offline all of a sudden.
He's offline. I'm very confused.
Southwest 132 Jacksonville Center.
Sorry, I'm just very confused. I'm getting private messages to switch to frequency, but I'm already on frequency.
Southwest 132 Jacksonville Center.
Jack Center, Tiger 01. How do you read?
Alright, so again, the airport should just be off our nose.
Southwest 132 Jacksonville Center.
Southwest 132 is at flight level 190, descending flight level 120.
Thank you. Sorry, we're having audio for Vatsim issues. It's kind of fun. Tiger 1,
yeah, I can see it's fine.
Jack Center, Tiger 1.
Cool. Audio for Vatsim working wonders every time. Turn right heading. Tiger 1, turn right heading 230. I'll get you back on.
Right, 230, Tiger 1.
Jacksonville, Boeing 835 Delta Fox, level 15,000.
The 83 Delta Fox, that's at 15,000. I'll get back to you in a second here. I'm sorry, I'm just going to go north to south to figure out everything here. Give me 1 second here. November 842 Alpha, descend and maintain, at pilot's discretion, descend and maintain 3,000. Report to the Hilton Head Airport at your 12 o'clock.
Alright, we'll descend and maintain 3,000 at our discretion. We'll report your report in sight at 842 Alpha. It's 3,000. Let's hit
November 1959, contact Daytona approach now on 135.72. See.
Over to 135.72C.
We're slowing down a little bit too. Just give ourselves some room to breathe.
We are with you, 330.
1544, I'll get back to you in a second. I'm going, everyone just don't send to contact me. I'm trying to get everyone back in here. Audio for Vatsim failed. Give me a second here. Southwest 132, turn right heading, left heading 070, vectors for sequencing.
Left heading 070.
Delta 1203, Jacksonville Center, climb maintain level 360.
Maintain 360, Delta 1203.
Delta 1202, climb maintain level 31.
We don't have anyone around us. We're not in a big rush, so I'm going to actually...
6 Romeo Sierra, maintain flight level 380.
We can even go slower.
Maintain 380.
It is not a race. Oh boy, is that the airport?
1 Charlie, maintain flight 4000. Altimeter at Jacksonville is
Speed
now
break.
2997.
Jack Center, Honda Jet 842 Alpha, we got the field in sight.
Honda Jet 842 Alpha, cleared the visual approach for Hilton Head. Contact me on the ground. Clear to land. Wind is... wind is calm.
Alright, we'll clear to land. We're cleared approach for runway 3. We'll clear to land. We'll call you on the ground, Honda Jet 842 Alpha. We'll see if we can get down.
658, do you want to start?
I can do a little S-turn, too, if we have to.
18, contact Jacksonville approach on...
So let's sync our heading.
127.0, Southwest 2418, thank you.
American 255.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a little bit of a left turn.
American 255, we are unable flight whiskey.
American 255, sorry, I'm trying to catch up here. Cross Craig at 16,000, my bad.
No problem, we'll cross Craig at 16,000 and we're heading down now for American 255.
Thank you very much.
So we got the field at like 9,000, which is good. And
Tiger
yeah.
1, turn left heading 210.
We're just going to bring our power back.
Left 210, Tiger 01.
Southwest 132, turn right heading 180.
And just doing a little bit of an S-turn to bleed some altitude and speed. We're good to go down. I'm going to go down, set our altitude down to...
Jacksonville Center,
19er.
44, requesting top ascent.
Delta 1544, you are almost 200 miles away from Atlanta, so you are nowhere close to top of descent. Might want to check your FMC.
Well, you're telling me to change MCP altitude, so...
You might want to check your pilot your aircraft because you are 200 miles away from
Alright,
Atlanta.
so that's good.
You're not descending anytime soon, trust me.
Oh, I'm sorry, I saw it's about, yeah, right.
Okay.
26 Romeo Sierra, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.92C.
So let's bring our speed back.
26 Romeo Sierra, contact Jacksonville Center 135.92.
I do have a little bit of speed we can...
Jacksonville Center on 13592. Have a good day. Thanks for the ATC. Sorry for the trouble.
Oh, don't worry. It was audio for Vatsim, failing as usual.
So our V approach 113, 108 VREF. So I'm actually just going to take control now, my airplane. And we'll fly this visual approach. We are high. We're very high.
5 Mike Delta, go ahead.
We'll bring gear down.
Woo. 5 Mike Delta, your IFR clearance will be given to you at approximately 0200 Zulu.
Yeah, so we're not going to make that. I'm going to do a left 360 here.
240. 230.
Southwest 1880, check Southwest 1880, I see you drop track. Your radar services are not available.
So we'll pull the speed brake back, keep some power in.
Sorry, 1 second. ATIS is over.
We do have a high angle of attack, which is the problem.
Come again?
So keep that nose down.
Southwest 1880, give me 1 second. I'm having some issues with VRC. Southwest 1880, Jacksonville Center.
So I got to do a little bit of a left 360 here. So a little shambly, guys, but we're doing all right. We're making it in.
Delta 1202, Jacksonville Center. Where'd you come out of? Sorry.
I was out of Daytona Beach, about 15 miles to the south of Charlie.
Delta 1202, Jacksonville Center. Good evening. Tiger 1, contact approach on 125.7, C, 125.72.
2572, see ya, thanks, Michael.
And again,
Southwest 132, contact approach on
man, I gotta really trim this thing down.
125.7. American 658, sorry for the late descend via the get out 1 arrival.
So there's the
Orlando
field, we're good.
South, Orlando altimeter 3003.
Descend via the get out arrival, American 658. What else did you want to say?
Looking for higher here, if possible.
I had 2 at 1, sorry, Delta 1544, contact Jacksonville Center 135.9.
So that's better. Let's get the nose trim down. Let's get some flaps out.
See ya. Jacksonville Center, Air India 8454, descending via the Thought 3 arrival.
Alpha India Charlie 84 54, Jacksonville Center, good evening.
So one thing that's just really different is flying with a yoke versus a joystick.
Delta 1202, where would you climb, maintain flight level 310?
310, 1202.
It's just a different, just pushing down the nose is a very much different feeling. With something like the honeycomb, it takes a lot more force.
Climb, maintain flight level 310.
So you really have to think about it. You're like, stuff that you kind of internalize with a joystick, fighter pilot mode, you just don't with a,
Center, TBM 7320 Juliet.
you just don't with a yoke.
20 Juliet.
So I'm going to try and put it just a little bit before the blocks.
Way underneath my airspace.
Sorry, flight level 240 to flight level 220.
20 Juliet, Jacksonville.
So there we are, power's out. Just
turn
holding.
left, heading 090 vectors
Float.
for sequence.
Oof.
090 vectors for sequencing, 730.
American 255, turn left. Left turn heading 150.
Right turn left heading 150, American 255.
It's all around a little bit of a messy way to finish a little bit of a messy way to finish that flight, but that's all right. We made it. Welcome to Hilton Head, everybody.
Welcome to the issues of what we have. 2 Tango Bravo, Jacksonville Center. Good evening.
Roger that. We'll make you
Jack, hello, August November 8, Sterling Alpha 15, 412, sending you over source 3.
7 Lima Alpha, Jacksonville Center. You're supposed to be with the other one with the approach on 125.72.
Yeah, 12572, Sterling Alpha 2.
Frontier 8830, turn right, heading 270.
Woof. So thanks for coming along. That was a good, it wasn't a very good approach. We just ended up so high. I saw the airport at 9,000 feet, which is probably your first red flag.
Southwest.
But that's all right. Autopilot. Let's make sure that's all off. Flight director's off.
Jacksonville Center. I'm trying to find you here, sorry. Southwest 25, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Climb, maintain flight level 32.
Maintain flight level 320, Southwest.
And Southwest 1880. Did you want us holding at 230?
So we will taxi it on in.
No worries. Do you want us at 230?
Southwest 1880. You can climb, maintain about 360. Sorry.
No worries at all. 360 for 1880.
42 Alpha. Welcome to Hilton Head. Taxi at the gate on this frequency. Have a good night.
All right, we'll go to gate on this frequency. CI 842 Alpha. All right, so we'll taxi on in. After landing, flaps need to come up.
Frontier 8830, turn left, heading 230.
And what else can we do? So that's all before landing. That's all good. We've done that. Thrust levers, yeah. So cabin signs, we will set them as required. We can yell back there that everyone is cleared to get up. When we get in there, anti-ice can be off at this point. Speed brakes are retracted. Flaps are up. And trims are in the green band for the next guy, I guess. What's the green band? So that's 3531. Yeah, that's good. So Hilton Head, and this is the scenery. It's just a nice little custom terminal / FBO type type place.
November 225, Mike Delta. You still looking for an IASA clearance?
But I'm also glad we didn't. So my other plan was to fly out of Hilton Head towards Daytona.
Airport via.
But just trying to get an IFR clearance from a center on an event night is tough.
Maintain 3,000. Expect.
It's a big workload on them, and it's a big.
Departures with me, Squawk 1047.
They have every right to hold you on the ground if they are just overworked. So that's why I leaned towards departing out of Hilton Head. So let's park and break on. We'll have to check out, scrape the landing gear off the bottom of that plane. And that's pretty good. Okay. So park and brake's on.
November 225, Mike Delta.
Let's kill engines.
Correct. Push authority discretion. Excuse me. Hold for release. Give me a call when you're number 1 for the runway. Monitor your taxi's on Unicom.
So engine's out. They've brought out the ground power. We'll put that on. Okay. Some actions. Let's just get all. So we're getting some warnings that our engines are off. That makes sense. But here we are. So welcome to Hilton Head, everybody.
39. Honestly, it's going to be situation by situation. So really can't really plan. Sorry.
Let me just clear that out. So thanks for coming along. That was a good flight. We had a little bit of trouble getting into Hilton Head, but again, just ended up too high on that visual. So if I were doing it again, I'd probably cancel IFR and just go VFR and go around. But again, I'm not sure if they're treating it as towered. I think they are. But anyway, point is, good fun flight, good busy night between 2 smaller airports. Vatsim flights, especially on the HJet, between the smaller airports are a lot of fun. But it can be a little bit of a handful, especially when it gets all out of trim. We weren't very well trimmed on that approach either. So we got to do a little bit of hand flying, a little bit of fighter jet style, and yeah, it was a good fun time. So thanks y'all for coming along in this full flight from Daytona to Hilton Head. Hope y'all have a great night.